Hi, this is Rick Eymer with the Palo Alto Weekly, and we're here today with Scott Little of Menlo School. He's a senior swimmer. He just won the 50 free and the 100 free for the second year in a row at the West Bay Athletic League Finals held just this last weekend. And he's also a top water polo player, and he'll be going to Bucknell next year to play water polo. So he's a pretty good athlete, we might say that. And maybe we can start with just the league finals and how you prepare for those and what it all meant to you.
Yeah, so I was really happy with how I did at leagues. I've been training hard all year, and about the week before leagues, we started our tapering, going a little easier. So I was feeling pretty rested and ready for the league, and I got a best time in the 50 free, which I was really excited about. It's been a year since I've been able to do that. And in the 100 free, I got my second best time ever, and close to where I went in CCS last year, and I was just really happy with how I did, and also how our team did. Everyone did a really good job.
Right, and you're coming up now to the CCS, and you swam it last year, and of course you probably want to do a little bit better this year. Is there any different preparation now?
This year I'm really just focusing on my starts and turns. I think the actual swimming back and forth, I've practiced that enough to where I have that down pat, but playing water polo for most of the year, I sometimes lose some of the technique for like the turns and starts. So I've been practicing that a lot, and yeah, I'm trying to final this year at TCS. Last year I made consolations, and I think it would be cool to just do one better this year.
Oh heck yeah! You know, speaking of water polo, obviously Menlo had a great year this past season. Is there a carryover at all between water polo and swimming?
There definitely is, especially being a swimmer going into the sport of water polo. That helped me a lot, just being able to, beat someone down the pool. But even coming back to swimming, for water polo you have to lift a lot and just swim a lot. So I was in good shape for the start of the season.
Oh, that's terrific. And, just let's rehash that great water polo season. You won, I can't remember, I know it's over 20 to start the season, and just talk about that season a little bit.
Yeah, so that was probably my best time playing water polo ever. I think we had like a 27-3 season, beat some of the top teams from around here, and yeah, it just felt really good because we all played as a team so well and we all got along so well. It was just a great thing to be a part of.
Yeah, and I think there was something to do, the Scott Roach tournament.
Yeah.
That was probably one of your highlights, obviously, as far as the team goes.
Yeah, that one is especially meaningful because the tournament is in memoriam of Scott Roach, a former Menlo water polo player. And so it kind of felt like in winning it, we were somehow honoring him and his time at Menlo. And there were not easy teams in that tournament, too, so that one felt really good.
Yeah, that's San Ramon, some of those schools over there, yeah, they're very good. Getting back to swimming, I guess, the West, there's a lot of great swimmers in this area. And what does that mean when you get to the CCS meet and there's just every event is going to be star-studded,
Yeah, it's really kind of puts me in perspective because at leagues I feel like, man, I'm pretty fast, and then I get to CCS and I just kind of get blown out of the water by some of these people. And I think that's a good thing because it gives me like a goal to strive for. It's like I can look on the program and be like, well, this guy's 2 places ahead of me, but I want to go out there and I want to beat him, and it really gives some motivation to go extra fast.
Right, and especially in an event like the 50 free where it's so close. Probably, the top 9-10 guys even. Not just the finals, but so make no mistake. If you're going to make the consolation final, they're still pretty good. And when you think about the really the 1/10 of a second or something that you could do in the 50 free, that's got to make it fairly exciting.
It really does. And the day or two before, I'm just like so nervous because I know that any little thing that I mess up is like the entire race because it's so small margins. But it does really make it exciting because when you have that perfect race, it just feels so good. So I'm looking forward to that, yeah.
And a lot of times, obviously, it's not just where you place, it's how you feel about your swim, too.
Yeah, I'd say that's even more important for me because, especially because this is my last season as a swimmer. I'm just trying to get like the best times that I can to kind of, culminate my time as a swimmer since I've done it my whole life. And so it's definitely a personal thing as well.
Yeah, the other thing too is, a lot of people look at swimming and they say, is it really a team sport? But of course it is, because I think that when you do swim for a team, you're out there, doing something more for something else other than yourself.
Oh yeah, definitely. And in practice as well, it would not even be close to as, I wouldn't work close to as hard as if my teammates were there pushing me, being right next to me, and making sure that I'm always like trying my hardest. And then especially when it comes to relays and everything, that's when the team aspect really comes in, because you can count on your teammate and they can count on you to do their best and go fast.
Yeah, it's always a fun thing. So we've been talking to Scott Little. He's our Athlete of the Week, of course. And if you want to see our next week's Athlete of the Week, please hit the subscribe button below or visit us at pasportsonline.com. And congratulations.
Thank you.